And thank you very, very much. Tell him thank you for the beautiful message of love, and we receive it. And I'd like you to ask him if, in fact, he would mind answering a few questions, if he would please. That would be in the best interest of those in 2016 who are receiving this message.
Said okay.
Is this the first time en masse that contact has been made, or and if so, has it been made uh, individually with others before this?
They've been coming in for years, but in 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 this present time, where 2033, where they've been showing themselves to the masses more.
And what gave them? So have they been able? Have I know they've been coming for years? Um, have they? What species is he? If you look now that you're up close and personal, what species? Or maybe he can just tell you and just ask him and he'll tell you.
He's he was not a species more so than a frequency
Ah, very good.
from another galaxy.
So has the vibrations risen high enough, obviously, for him to be able to manifest physically on the planet? Is that accurate?
Yes, the vibrations have been this has been high enough for years, but they have had to awaken the people because people do not see or believe outside of their own understanding. But now people are getting understanding of who they are, of life and the universe to see these things. So we've been coming where now at this time everyone has a another level of understanding,
Excellent.
and we we can be in front and connect without with people being able to see us.
Have there been those who have been able to actually see and connect physically, like in the year 2016, 17, and 18? Is this the first is this the first time that they've appeared to the masses as opposed to individually?
No,
Okay, very good. And when
there's
what?
there's been times where we have other galactic beings have come in different forms, in different shapes, and even different frequencies to where you will not even know that you're in front of one. But we have come to where certain things people still wouldn't believe in front of them.
Understood. Had they had to lower their vibration to physically manifest?
They can, but they don't have to.
And what dimension? What dimensional being is he? In 2016, we're in 3D form. Does that make sense? Very good. I want you to thank him very much for the information that he's given you today. Is he still communicating with you?
He's he said
Very
they'll
good.
be back soon, even in our time frame before the present 2033. It
Ac-
will be before then.
Excellent. Thank you. When you arrived there, when you just arrived there, you said he already knew what you were doing. Is he familiar with this process that we're doing?
He knew what was on my mind. He knew why I was on the ship to talk to him.
Oh, very good. Is he familiar with Hank?
Yes.
What does he know about Hank? Is Hank there in that time frame?
Yes. He knows who you are. That's why he sat down to talk. He moved his hand around when he said that. So,
What do you mean?
uh, it was like a hand gesture. He only has 3 fingers. Did I?
Ah,
He has
very
three
good.
fingers.
3 fingers and an opposing thumb?
No, just 3 fingers.
Ah,
Three.
okay.
Long. They're long. They're really long.
So, what did he, okay. So he recognized me. Okay. That's what I
Yeah.
mean. When he made was the hand gesture like in jest, like okay, here he goes again, like that or something.
He said. He said that's why he sat down and talked to me because he knows what what we're doing, and he know who was going to talk to him.
Oh, very good.
So he sat down with us on his ship.
Excellent. Well, I'm very happy to have this opportunity, and I know you're very blessed to have this opportunity as well. And before we leave away from this space, yet again, if there's anything that he would like to share with the masses in this moment as a message, we would be very grateful to receive it.
He said, there's no power greater than love.
Beautiful.
God is love.
Yes.
Learn how to love, and you will learn about God. Learn where you come from. Learn how to get along and to live in peace. You need to know love. Love is the most important thing in the universe.
Beautiful. And thank you very much. I figured if they've landed, then all war must have stopped there on the planet at this time, or by this time. Do you know?
His love is being spread throughout the masses, throughout the universe. And this time, because the world, the universe has been connecting with the human race. And they're learning how to love one another.
Excellent. Very good. Well, we would like to thank him, and we are going to drift and float away from this scene, drifting and floating away from this scene, with much love and thanks for the information that he has given us and the honor of being able to be on this ship. And if you could just relay this information, your love and your thanks for the opportunity for the interview, and how grateful you are, and we will drift and float away from the scene afterwards with much love and thanks.
He said, you have a lot of love in you, Hank, and you're spreading it to everyone. It's helping the masses, and continue to give love even to the ones you don't know.
Excellent. That I will do for sure, for I believe that is my mission. Thank you so much for that message. Now let's drift away from that scene. We're drifting and floating away from that scene, leaving everyone there to continue on their journey, where they will find peace, and you will find peace, and they will find what they're supposed to find. We're leaving them there to continue on their own path. Now I want all the consciousness and personality of Nicholas to once again return to the body and fully integrate. I know the subconscious could have brought forth many different lifetimes for Nicholas to see today. You chose to bring forward this life where he was, I believe, I'm not sure if he was a caveman or a native Indian, but what was the purpose of showing Nicholas that life, please?
Just to give him previous lives he lived in the past. He was once around the dinosaurs. Oh, they took him there.
Oh, very good. So he'd been on the planet long ago. How many years actually was that in our linear expression, if you could? I know there's talk about how the timing off is off here. How long ago was that?
3,000 and some odd years.
3,000 years ago. So there were humans, and there were those pterodactyls in the air that he saw.
Yes.
Oh, very good. And then you brought him into uh, the future, and he was in his office, and in he thought Seattle, Washington. Is that where he was, or was that San Francisco?
He was correct.
Oh, very good. And what was the
He was
purpose?
at a celebration for an awakening on earth.
Was that a mass awakening?
The, the masses have already been being awakened, but it was one of the celebrations. And during the celebration,
Was
they,
it?
they were connecting with some intergalactic beings on earth.
Excellent. And so he, in the form that he was in, is that an expression of him in the future, or is that an expression of him in a parallel life?
It was the future.
Oh, very good. So he, in this particular life, him as Nicholas, he eventually moves to Seattle and is doing business there. Then is that correct?
Yes, he has many businesses, but he has a home office out there, and they were celebrating in that environment. So he was one of the main people to attend.
Ah, very good. You mean to attend that celebration?
Yes.
And what type of business, if I may ask, was he in? If he's allowed to know, please.
He has many businesses, and he needs to focus on each one at a time so he doesn't lose focus on how to handle the business the correct way
Understood.
by trying to do other things at the same time.
Fair.
So right now, he just needs to know this businesses he will be running, but he just needs to know he needs to focus on the business at hand before he tries to do everything at once.
Very good. Well, this is a pretty powerful view that you allowed him to see. And so, will this session that he's having today help motivate him on his path?
Oh yes, this was needed for him because he has a lot that he will be doing in the future. So he needs to be able to focus and complete each task when they present themselves.
Excellent. And he is he on the right path now? I don't believe there's a wrong path, but he just wants to know, is he on the right path? And is there any advice that you could give him to uh, give him a small push in the proper direction if, in fact, he may be a little wandered off, if possible, at all?
He has the right ideas and compassion, and it goes with his purpose. But he has to learn how to love and forgive. That's the only way to fully receive everything fully.
Excellent. I know he had a desire to learn how to do quantum healing hypnosis there, or hypnosis technique, and is that in the cards for him, or it's just one of those the superfluous interests that he has?
That'll be added to one of his businesses that he'll be doing in the near future. He will have his hands full, but as long as he takes his time and focus on the task at hand, everything will come to pass. But he has to focus firmly and take everything as it is, because every step requires his full attention, and he can't afford to be can't afford distractions.
And take a long, slow, deep breath through his nose. Inhale deeply and feel the relaxation moving through your body. Very good. As the connection is stronger, he also had a desire to know what was his connection with Hank. How was he led to Hank, and how, or was he led to Hank? Have we?
With what he's doing, everything has its place in his life, and today was needed for his future and even yours.